Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can select your difficulty, play style, favorite team, or accessibility options. You can always change these later from the game settings.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though.
Accessibility settings.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers,
Menu narration option is set to off.
Accessibility settings.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man. this, man, Lord. Past the big skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown at Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. As always, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, Rams and Patriots still a week away. We'll touch on that later. But as Coach said, the AFC coming in here on a 2-game win streak.
And I love the fact that it's back to AFC versus NFC. We had that little time frame with captain's picks, and there was no side. I didn't like that. So let's see if the NFC can get into it. Drew Brees will be their starting quarterback. Probably a little perturbed about how his season ended. And Patrick Mahomes from Kansas City, what a second season for that youngster.
Aldrick Rosas of the Giants putting total leather, and we are underway in the 2019 Pro Bowl. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, it's Breeze. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Von Best with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Breeze. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and that's picked up by the AFC. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with...
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. On play action, it's Breeze. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Breeze. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. From the 36, Breeze, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jarrell Casey in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Breeze going to go on 4th down. And he connects with Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Von Miller of the Broncos there to get him down. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set.
Brings up second and 9 at the AFC's 23-yard line.
On second and 9, Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadon. Here, but remember, it's also third down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Breeze now. Looking end zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out.
What you doing? Okay, I'm gonna tuck you in. Uh-oh. It's almost 9 o'clock. Not that I know of. You wanna watch Ravens Home? What you wanna watch? I don't think your mommy been home. Okay. You wanna watch Cars 2? Cinderella, Secret Life of Pets, Descendants. It's really almost your bedtime. You got 2 minutes. So first one? Alright, I'm getting to bed. She probably got them somewhere. Alright, come lay down. What's all this? Dirty clothes? Yeah. Okay. Alright, come on, lay down. It is time for your bed. Now let's stay up a little bit. I'm probably gonna come in here in 30 minutes. Okay? Whew. You had fun today?
Nice job defensively.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Landry again the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we're at half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On the toss, it's Gurley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. It'll be a gain of 4. Breeze going to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He completes it to Jones. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. On 1st and 10 is Connor. He was brought down by the Bears safety, Eddie Jackson. We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down. He finds a way to convert.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll look to run with Connor. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize.
And it's a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Shotgun now for Breeze. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
To throw is Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Breeze now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Geno Atkins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Breeze. And that's caught inside the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, sometimes I know a lot of people are quick to dismiss the Pro Bowl, but I'll tell you what, this was a lot of fun.
It always is once the game kicks off, because going in, you know the rookies are excited. Their first time in a Pro Bowl, they can't wait to play. Veteran guys in, should I not?
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. 39 yards. And the NFC able to get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll run on first down. Connor. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Kyle Fuller of the Bears up to make the tackle.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team franchise or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Oh God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Left hand on the wheel. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the med dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. Better call back up. I'm running it down the field. I don't think you're down to get it. How about that? Come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now. I'm living. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash. But it's can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this is your first Ultimate Challenge. Juju has built himself a pretty solid MUT team, and he is lending it to you to get you rolling. Your goal is simple. Just pick up at least 5 yards on offense to get the win and unlock the next challenge. Let's get right to the action. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. The left side completion to Jones. And just like that, you've won your first Ultimate Challenge and secured your first star. Congratulations. Advance straight to the next challenge where you'll get to use Juju's team once more. All right, next up, you must put the ball in the end zone to win this challenge. Do so, and you'll receive another star plus a Juju player item to add to your own lineup. And the offense getting set as they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Well done there. You've earned your 2nd star plus a Juju wide receiver item. Remember to put him in your lineup. Now, Juju is taking his team back.
There ain't no time, is it? Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, pull on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, pull on the wrist. Pull on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, pull on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist. money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, huh? They elevate. You know I'm icy in Vegas. This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, huh?
Getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Ex slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole hole, put it all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the bip. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chocolates open. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This is perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. Mahomes now on 1st down. Paul bringing it in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 32 yards. And the Falcons are in for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 39 yards there, a big one. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hooking up over the middle with Herndon. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb them.
And Bell works his way in. Touchdown, Jets. 9 yards on the touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here at this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a little different.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player? No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Juju Smith-Schuster, 78 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. They get the conversion. And Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Darnold and the Jets now. Down 27-20. A little under 2.5 to go. They're out of timeouts. Now they will have the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Darnold completes it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
7 yards there and a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Darnold on target to Enunwa. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he's got this down to the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
There he goes left side. But he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So now the focus shifts to the Jets. Trailing in this one now. Exactly 1 minute remaining. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it's going to be second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Darnold. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. That's complete. It's Bell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He's so...
All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense will look to convert on third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets it off to Freeman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got it. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are in for 6. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Out to the left, it's complete to Daxon. Evades the tackler, and now some space. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 48 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious They've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mahomes firing complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From midfield, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Complete. Richardson has it.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll bootleg it here with Keenum. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to the runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Well, this was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He's got it at the 15. The Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Back to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final minute. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Keenum and the Redskins down 27-24. A little under 30 seconds remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And off comes to Peterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. Back to throw. Desperation throw, deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. Now on 2nd and 13, Dalton. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. They're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 20. Six-yard line just across the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Mahomes now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage. That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a second touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Throw left side, complete to Ross. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
I I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. A little under 2.5 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, they get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. 7 yards on the touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because
the Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A game there of 30 big ones. Mahomes going to throw. Off it, under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton down to a knee, and that'll be all she wrote. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for playing the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. Dalton bootlegs out. He's got his man on the crossing route. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And here now come the Falcons. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A very solid gain of 27.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have...
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 46 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. Well, the situation very simple here. Late game, down 7. They've got to get it in the end zone.
And the best players know how to be calm in these situations because you know right now his pulse is like a jackhammer. So how does he rein it in, make sure the team has a little bit of calm, coupled with that sense of urgency. Got to walk that line a little bit, but get it downfield in order to score, and then put the pressure on the guy who kicks the ball because he could tie the game.
It's been a fun game. It all comes down to this. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. And grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. To the left side here for Eifert. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 7. A little over 40 seconds to go. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He's back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One final try from Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for. But the great thing about how this works is Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge, you can always restart and try again. We'll see you next time. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll roll him out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
But he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw here, Dalton. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
At 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Passing, it's Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And it'll be Dalton again. And this is going to be incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. A little under a minute 50 remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. And an alley to run. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They give to Nixon to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati.
I need better players.
Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like what? Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Watch that in. Watch that. 43.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got him in. Complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction. As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack. Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Devontae Freeman is shifting. This doesn't pay off here in short yardage. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards.
Bro, I keep pressing that start. Fuck.
Entering ball carrier screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
It's up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes firing complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost up.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Henry Anderson in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now here's Mahomes.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Got an open man. It's a noon one. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. We'll see you next time right here.
We went for Troy's birthday. Yep. That time went to Troy's birthday place. Huh?
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Delta.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And his first look is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Check. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
12 yards there and a 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Yards and another 1st. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way.
Nice gain of 21 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, no, it's working really well.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now Mahomes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. And
You.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
I like it.
Was it an audible?
Trying to get used to the new controls.
Just a play call that they had in their pocket. No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So same Darnold in the offense. Down by 5, 2:12 to play. They're out of timeouts. Now they will have the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. And the pass complete to Anunwa. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You gotta do it at the time you did it yesterday.
Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's unable to complete it there and just not the game that you would expect from him.
I've been talking here. I'm down, man. I'm down.
Exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just
sleep on you.
maybe he can get it back in this situation?
I know you did. Your ass go. We see you like, where you at? Where you at?
And this one incomplete as well.
I laid my head down and I put my controller down. It was where she goes.
Coming up defensively. You pressure the
I look at this morning, I see Corey and Corey. Yeah, me and Corey did that shit last night. I'm like, damn, real bogus, left ass.
That pressure. If you have a big time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
But I finally got the team's car though.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up.
Give me that pitch, bitch.
Because I didn't tell you that it
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
What?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Play with me, boy.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for
Are you baking the fucking cake?
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more here in the final stages.
Make me come to this damn mic.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
You over there with the damn whooping cow.
Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
Oh,
Down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. He's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pick up of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been on target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot. And it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football and it leads to more completions for them.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
I guess I take out a little bit of money.
Now Mahomes.
Get in that bit. Let's go.
He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Cookie Jar.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Cookie Jar.
Second
I'll take out 2,000.
Extend their lead. Up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Oh, Cookie Jam. Cropper. All right, bro. I'm trying to get this money. Damn your money. I'm playing blackjack. I'm about to stand on that ass. This nigga that damn gun. You still playing? You about to go to the high end table? You still on the low end table?
Yeah, the good foot.
Yeah. The winter night.
Hey, yeah, my fucking
The land is dark. What?
Yeah, my fucking ear, you bastard.
Damn you. Come over there and keep your damn Israel on me. You don't have me. You don't have me.
Fuck about what you talking about right now. Gonna be glitching.
How much you betting for $5,000? $5,000. Still ain't no nigga money, remember that. Tell him, Corey. Dead money don't. 20, let's go. I'm about to stand on that ass. I'm saying. I'm pissed. Oh, you bastard! I got a push. That nigga had a what's it called? That nigga had 20. So I got my 5,000 left.
Jesus.
Go pimp that kitchen. It was a push. You don't say it no damn mo.
Right fucking now.
You too, Donna. Not no you too, Donna. That's a crazy motherfucker.
And you net, Sapphire.
Hell no.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go.
I need that
cookie jam.
And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. On 1st down, Mahomes. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's busted, yeah. Let's go.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the football, but sometimes it's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
Or when I was younger, bronchitis.
Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
I said, you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more down.
Can't get a throw
Damn it.
away. He's taken down from his...
4. What's that? 2.
Cookie jab. I
I'm
had
over here beasting all
the perfect pass. Does your dick hang low? Does it roll to the floor?
Give me a card, baby. Give me a card. 17, let me stand.
Yo, baby food.
No.
Please, 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 no. No, damn it. I just want 130,
Y'all make that face.
Ain't nobody sure what the hell you made. You ain't in my casino. Oh, yeah, you is, too.
They gave me an ace on the first rip. 21.
You slide. Yeah, this nigga got 21. You ain't even playing high dollars, bro.
I just won 250. I get on your table, don't matter.
That ain't no damn good money, bro.
Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never.
You placing the bet?
Like camouflage and polka
Yeah, you don't play some good.
Just know your spot.
He said, you remember the bet? Oh, yeah, I remember the bet.
Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge?
Oh, I got
Time
19.
to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time.
Man, and he got 21. Good leg. That's so. The other dude must have got up. He ain't got no money. I got 16. You know what I'm going for? Oh, you gotta keep going, bro. Keep hitting.
God damn.
Keep going. He's 11 cards. 18.
Daddy!
Let's go, baby. Double or nothing. Let's go. Let's go. I just won $20,000. Let's go.
Good shit.
I ain't nothing to play with. I double down on his little glide.
God damn.
You ain't gonna never make no money betting that low, bro. You bet baby hands, man. You gotta play some big hands. Cover down. Damn it! They busted. I'm damn done. Can't do it like me. They can't do it like me. They can't do it like me. I damn busted too. It was right here. I can bet 500 like you. I'm betting 5,000. I'll put up 1,000.
God damn.
You over there, damn. No. That kitchen better be clean while you sitting here. Boy, you over there. Is the floor put up? Is the floor swept?
Oh my dude.
Okay, what makes you split? Don't go home with it.
This too shall pass.
And you get out here. I can't see. What's the score?
Come on. I need to get me some water.
Yeah, he is wrong. Bullshit. He beat you out. Oh, I talked to Jamal earlier. He said Jamal supposed to get out on the 15th.
What the hell he been there for?
And I ain't asked her all this. I just hit her up on Snap. I was like, how Jamal doing? She was like, who is this? I was like, one of his damn gaming friends. And she was like, oh, cool. She was like, yeah, he been locked up. He's supposed to be out on the 15th. Yeah, I was just checking on because you put him on damn Facebook or whatever. She knows what she was doing with her life. She knows she put that man on there. Casting the friendly ghost and put it on there. What? What the hell is up here?
Yeah,
she knows Casting on there. Damn, Billy got 19. Yeah, yeah, so miserable too. See ball? See ball? See ball? See ball? Best of close, best of luck. I'm gonna say Stan. I feel like he go bust. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed mine all the way.
You forgot to find Clan War, huh, Red? Big ass. 10 minutes.
No, that shit came up at 9. I would have been born with a bus.
4 minutes left. We better lose by head.
I didn't get a battle in it. I battled in it. Man, bump these damn small ass too. You ain't making no damn money
offense
down here.
release for a first down and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
To throw
How much it is for, what's it called?
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from half.
It's $1,000 minimum up here.
$1,000? I can do it. I just don't feel like pulling out the money.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it is good. So they take the lead, and now the pressure falls on their defense to try and hold on. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
I got a whole flush. Let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. On first down, Freeman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I can run with the big
The
boy.
clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know.
I just want to do a regular bet.
And he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Hey, at least they were running the ball on the front. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated.
That nigga had a whole damn flush, bro.
Congratulations. Good job on
That
this
nigga
Madden
doing
Ultimate
too
Team
like this damn
solo
game be
challenge.
cheating like hell, bro.
Damn. I drank a whole bottle of water, still going through it. Going through the motions.
Switching these flows, if you lick on my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They show me love my city, gangs ain't hippies. Women like that, know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life, give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard, go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings of the team, I'm Phil Jackson and hard. The homie calling from
This dude just betted on the pair. What is wrong with you, Rick?
I ain't have another bet on the angle.
I'm done. Let's go. I got a jack and a damn king. Are you damn kidding me?
I just won $5,000.
I ain't lose. I lost every damn thing. Damn dealer had a damn pair too. That damn game fake, bro.
Yeah, I just won $5,000 off that.
Yeah, you had a pair.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if
Right back.
come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag above me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Well, y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asked my name, huh? You ready? STRO. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. Clean like I made with you. I shorty, she support ride, lifting up New York City time. Another brother better.
What the fuck you doing?
I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition dreams and shots and nosebleeds. Reporting live from the winter side. You down the ride, never tired. You will never know. You will never try. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. See that. On my head is real good. We don't need feedback. Way with my crew coming through.
Alright, y'all want to watch a movie.
Alright, Ricky.
Hallelujah.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP, the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Chad calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Chad talk it. I eat it. Ooh. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me.
Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah. flossing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit.
Up next, you need to pass for at least 10 yards to win this challenge. You're using your own team now, but luckily, you have your new Juju wide receiver item to help you rack up those passing yards. Win, and you'll unlock another star. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Excellent job getting the win. Now for your next challenge, you'll get the option to decide whether you want to play it on a 1- or 2-star difficulty setting. Remember, higher difficulty means more rewards.
Time to bring the base bird. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She want to pull up.
For this next game, you must pass for at least 20 yards. And you've chosen to play this on the pro skill setting, which will earn you a player item and get you one step closer to an additional reward. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Excellent job getting the win on the highest difficulty option there. You've earned the maximum rewards for this game now, including a new player item. In the next game, you'll have 3 difficulty options to choose from.
What's he doing, buddy? Huh?
All right, your goal in this final game is to throw a touchdown pass. By choosing the highest difficulty, you'll have the most yards to go, but the payoff will be earning all possible rewards for this challenge. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Mahomes going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Niles Paul, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game change. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Congrats on getting the win on the highest difficulty option. You have earned the maximum.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet of what he knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes.
Ooh.
Okay, on the countertop.
What the hell?
Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay, I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hand on and hold on. Pedal.
Where the hell did Ricky go?
They say he had to go watch a movie.
I thought I heard that nigga say that. That nigga said he would get out the game and go watch a damn movie.
Yeah.
I'm damn done. I'm trying to damn stay up at 12 o'clock so I can make this damn Facebook status, but I'm about to go damn sleep.
What Facebook status? Nicole's birthday.
Hell yeah.
Oh, ain't
Yeah, eyes rolling in the back of my damn head.
Ain't that sweet?
What's crazy as hell, because this time last year, that was our first time meeting, y'all. We went to Florida and we came back to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
This year we going to New Orleans.
Loosen up your offense by rushing for 10 yards.
Man, damn good offense.
Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right left touchdown.
I know bits are not closed. Deal the damn card.
I need to come spin that wheel.
All right, I spun mine at damn 10:35. I got a pair of threes. Let's go. Jack high. Bruh, she got a pair of damn queens. I'm damn done, bruh.
All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team.
It really is.
Now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say
keep
feeding the horse.
Again, and damn Billy had
them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This damn game cheating like hell, right? Every night.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Just bowling over tackle.
Take out my damn money.
He's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Damn money. I don't
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Nice job. Congratulations, defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
My damn money back so early.
I guess I get all scared to get off.
Get here, damn screen, make it and play a damn $100,000 hand.
No. Get out.
I'm done. Damn you too.
Damn you too. Goodbye.
You know damn well you gonna come in here and damn play a hand.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. You know the drill. Right. Let's get right down to it.
Be strong, dude. I don't give a damn. Got a king high.
And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
I'm about to get down again. You're going to take all my damn money. I know how to trying to do.
The decision to $5,000 first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, I don't know how memorable that play will be as this game rolls along, but it's almost like what my coach used to call setting the pads play. Everybody just kind of getting readjusted to playing after the halftime break.
Ace high, bro. Hell no.
Breaks free again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebacker.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next time.
Are you damn kidding me? She had a whole damn flush. I'm getting up. This damn game cheating me like hell tonight, bro. I mean, like hell. Like, there's no way this damn dealer is not losing, bro. Like, for real, they ain't letting the dealer, dealer lose shit.
Got to log into my Zynga poker today, get some chips.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep.
I updated my time home too. That took 10 days of my time. I still got 4 days for this shit to be just ready.
And the offense readies for a 1st down.
I'm for real. That's gonna piss me off too. I think my Dragon's ready though.
That is
I believe my Dragon's a little 4, I think.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Yeah,
it's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Trying to get my Madden Ultimate Team going.
I'm trying to make you damn Super Bowl.
No, man, the Ultimate Team. Then go to Super Bowl. I gotta try to rank them up. See, Ultimate Team cool because you can get a player from any team, any year. You know what I'm saying? So you can have Michael Vick and Julio playing together type shit. You know what I mean? Cam Newton and Julio playing. That kind of stuff.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And the tight end Olsen right side. Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
I got a pair of 8s. Let's go. And a king.
Hold my dick. Excuse me.
Let's go. Check it out, y'all. Let's go.
How many of y'all came to win?
They asking my name, huh? STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business.
Hey, yo, that bar.
My color bright. I ain't finna fade.
All right, Corey, you gonna finish this one and get out. Get on, log on.
All right, your
and then get
challenge
out.
awaits. Can you
Log on and get
fulfill
out.
that solo challenge? Time to
Log
find
on,
out.
spin,
It
and
is
get out.
indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time.
Well, it ain't gonna happen like that.
Win this one.
And now the Falcons
Log
are
on.
first and 10,
Damn,
getting
I'm
ready to
damn
go on
close,
offense. On first down, Freeman.
Oh,
And
my
he's going to
God.
lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
I'm beating
A
her
loss
ass
of
now.
2 there. Second down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Now here's Mahomes. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call them?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him over-reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move
And I
quite
beat
as
her.
fast
Let's
as he
go.
used
I
to,
have
but he still
had
knows
three.
all the
Let's
tricks,
go.
doesn't he? Even that little
My pound
gentle
was higher.
push off in order to get open. He
About
finds a way
one
to pick
damn
up a first
point.
down.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Freeman. And they're well past midfield.
Let's
Just a yard or
fucking
two
go,
short of
guys.
30.
You won the challenge.
Nice
Yeah.
job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit.
getting close?
Congratulations.
Now I'm about to log off this matter. I'll play tomorrow.
I'm sorry about you. Let's go. I got to pay again. Let's go. I'm over here waxing her ass. She in bed easy with her little ass. The dealer didn't did it all. She a damn hater, bro. She is. She didn't bet.
Give me more players. Pick the ring this one.
Because Angels, if the dealers don't play, you don't get nothing.
Yeah, you get
You say that?
you get half. You don't get the full.
Damn, she got a whole damn flush, bro. I'm damn done. I'm about to get the hill up while I'm ahead. I came out with down 2,000 chips, 18,000. You can go check out my damn money. That's for real, for real. I'm trying to have my damn phone charged. I gotta go out with something to South Carolina tomorrow for my job, bro. For this training we got. I'm trying to make sure all my damn phones charged up. And I need to charge my iPad up, really. Wine flick. This phone right here charged up. I'm about to take this off the charger, turn it right the hell off. Get it ready for in the morning. Maybe I can wake up in the middle of the night and charge my iPad. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, dog.
I think I'm gonna take it as my work bag.
That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell, from my head up to my nails. My man tripping 'cause I got
Yeah, I told Isaiah to call me back. He must have got somebody taking to get him something to eat. He ain't calling me back. I ain't worried about shit. At the end of the day, I ain't too damn dead no damn way. I'm just saying what it is. Isaiah got to get his shit together, bro. I'm just saying, I ain't got time, man. I try as much as I can, but I ain't about to sit here and damn babysit no grown ass man.
I gotta do this last mission. I got one more.
What mission?
On this this goddamn whatchamacallit.
Madden.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't babysitting no damn grown ass man. I ain't got time.
Yeah.
He called me. He called me talking about some bro. Oh, I'm trying to go get me a pizza, nigga. I don't know what you telling me for.
Your boy Rico gotta get his shit together too.
I bet he do. That's another, like you said, that's another damn Isaiah.
He was trying to switch his
All right,
cable
the
over.
challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope
right
so.
There.
Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge.
You paid the
Madden Ultimate
cable
Team.
bill, but didn't pay electricity. That's what's going on.
That's damn awful.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. Pretty move. And he will reach the 5-yard line before getting out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Touchdown, Falcons. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Yeah. And that's what he can't do, man, because he's going to end up, you know, he's an enabler, like using.
Right. And I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm not doing it at all. Yeah, I'm all this.
Celebrate, I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin plans. I do what I
ain't doing all this shit. I'm taking care of no grown man.
Yeah.
You can sit there and you can screw like a damn jackrabbit. Talk to this woman and that woman, you got enough to be working on a damn job somewhere. Because at the end of the day, the excuse he gave me and you while he ain't working, it wasn't no damn excuse.
Yeah.
You ain't walking to work, the damn beast walk to work every day. Oh, okay.
All right. Gonna be sad, man. Priorities.
Yeah.
They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Celebrate, I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the dance. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans.
My team overall is a 67. I'm terrible. I'll work on that tomorrow. You log on GTA, then I'm a log